So we've just finished on site for the day. Back at the hotel. I'm an absolute mess. I've got hat hair. It's fun. And I had to go to hotel reception because they said they had some parcels for me. And Mr. Vintage has very kindly sent me my parcels because I have not been home for weeks. And apparently our post office box was full. So he's gone and picked, and when I've been home on the weekends, of course the post office isn't open, so I can't, little country post office, so I can't go in and pick the actual parcels up. So he went and picked them all up, and they've been sitting on the bench at home for ages, and he thought I might like them, so he posted them to where I'm staying. Anyway, these are great. So the first one is in a box, and I think I know what this one is. Yep, I just locked my car. Yes, it is. I'll try not to show my address and stuff. This is from the Killer Coffee Co. And it's pour over coffee. Now they had these sample packs. You paid for postage, but they have these sample packs at the moment. And these will be really handy for my work going away kit, because I don't like buying coffee every day because you never know what you're going to get. So I tend to make my own. And it's usually, bog standard Moccona, which is the freeze-dried coffee that I like. But it's gotten really expensive because we normally buy the 400-gram jars and decant it out into a smaller jar for use for a week at a time, so that the big jar stays fresh. So these weren't cheap. On their website. I think it cost me, because we live remote, it cost me about $11 in postage, but that's 2 for 6 coffees. If this is really good coffee, I feel like paying $11 for the samples, and they're full-size samples, was worth it. And if it is really good coffee and it works out cheaper than buying coffee every morning, that will be great. And that will be very handy because it won't go, like the little individual servings, I don't have to bring a jar, and it won't go yucky in my box that I bring with me when I go away for field work, because it'll all be contained. And the other one, I've already opened this one because I saw who it was from. Judy at Witch Piece Craft has been, she's an absolute gem, Judy. Anyway, she'd been away on holidays to South Australia, and she found some things she thought I might like. And they're lovely. So, I shall get the note. There was some yarn. And some knitting patterns. Open it. Now, I've never used this one before. Wind Mist brushed yarn. It's 100% acrylic, non-allergenic, moth-proof, and colour-fast. 50 grams or 1.75 ounces, approximately 135 yards. It says machine washable, 5 stitches equals 1 inch on a 6 needle. Now, I'm not sure if that's a US 6 or one of our old, it's vintage yarn. Colour is China Rose by Yarns of Brunswick. So I'm assuming it's a US 6 needle, unless it's the old AU 6, which would be is that a 5 or 5.5, something like that. Anyway, I'll leave a note in there. 1, 2, 3, 4 balls of that. So that's 200 grams of really nice. I do like pink. I'm very orange today because that's what we have to wear out on site, but pink is my favourite. And she sent a note. Hi, Meg. Hope you and your family are keeping well. I found these vintage patterns in a thrift shop while on my holiday in Adelaide and thought you might like them. Also, I have enclosed some yarn that I was given that you may be able to use in a project. It is quite a pretty colour, but there is some age to it. Manufactured in the 1990s, I believe. They say it's 10 ply, but I feel it's a little thin for a template. Yeah, I think it feels more like an 8-ply. But it depends what it... Some of those fluffy yarns, though, when you knit them up, you actually need to knit them on bigger needles because they're fluffy and they do knit up to bigger sizes. So I might have to do some swatching. Yay. I like swatches. I should do them more often. Some personal stuff. Hope to see you back making some more videos soon. Yes, Judy, I'm really sorry. I have filmed so much stuff and I have just not edited it together and put it up. I am planning to do it. I might have to do like one big compilation of... I don't think I've put anything up since June. So that's over a month. So it might end up being June, July, August, squished together. We'll see how we go. I'll just keep filming stuff and eventually it'll make it into the World Wide Web somewhere. Anyway, lovely vintage books. So this one's a patterns or patterns. I usually call them patterns, but I've noticed a lot of people are calling them patterns. That's how it's spelled, so maybe that's right. So it's got ladies. I love this little bolero. Oh, actually, that might... What do you think? Maybe? I reckon 4 balls would be enough for a little bolero. Our little Miss Vintage might like that quite nicely too. She'd probably wear it. Oh, look. Little girls' twin sets. Oh, that's pretty. That's a brushed yarn. Oh no, study time. Yeah, that must be a teenager's. And another patterns. These are very, very 40s by the looks of it. Yeah, I love the old paper. There's another twin set. Oh, it's got little starry pattern on it. Ooh, I like that. Very Art Deco. Oh, and there's a little azalea. One of the old yarn skein tags. And they used to come in a little hank and you'd have to wind it up yourself rather than in the ready wound skein balls. We call them balls here, but I've seen a lot of people on YouTube and stuff from other countries calling them the skeins. So for us, a skein is the twisted lump of wool, not the... And a ball is anything that's rolled up, or on a cone, or a hank is like a really... It's like basically a jumper's weight of yarn as a giant skein. Well, that's how I was taught anyway. So please let me know what you think it should be called. Another patterns. I don't know if these are 40s or... I feel like once the silvery paper started coming out, it was closer to the 50s, maybe. There's still a little bit of padding in the shoulders. These are a little bit longer too, so maybe wool rationing was over. Now I just have to get home and start knitting. Oh, and a Woman's Weekly from the 17th of March, 1979. That's very pretty. Brushed yarn. Love old magazines. There we go. I do like a good vest too. And that one's very pink. Some chunkier knits. I don't want the one in the cupboard. Oh, some old stories. Dress patterns. What else have we got? Knit and save. Knit and save with our smashing money off vouchers for Little Woods Yarns. There we go. I have never heard of Little Woods Yarns. If you've heard of them, let me know about it. Anyway, I thought I would just do a quick little video and show you what I got and my little surprise postage. And I shall see you again soon, no doubt. Bye.